Hi, this is Sally's Book Talk. Tune in daily for great books. We've got global bestsellers covered for you. Hello, fellow listeners. Today we'll be reading The Economics of Milk and Coke together. Why was this book given such an interesting translated title? Because it explains why milk is sold in square boxes while Coke comes in round bottles. Of course, the book raises many similar wise yet fun questions and provides answers, like why bars charge for water but offer free peanuts? Why do officials prefer using ambiguous language? Why are brown eggs more expensive than white ones? Why are bestsellers cheaper while blockbuster movies charge more for tickets? These might seem like trivial questions at first glance. But when author Robert Frank revealed contributors included Nobel laureates like Akerlof and Schelling, what does this teach us? That great economists cultivate their expertise through keen observation and independent thinking. Some answers in the book aren't definitive solutions. Certain explanations might feel incomplete. The real value lies in developing your own critical thinking about these questions. You might find some answers imperfect, and that's okay. This book teaches us to approach economics with childlike curiosity and independent observation. This mindset is crucial. The original English title is The Economic Naturalist, in search of explanations for everyday enigmas. But the Chinese version went with this catchier title. Just like clickbait headlines, The Economics of Milk and Coke makes for better bookstore visibility. If translated literally as Economic Naturalist, it might feel too academic for general readers. This proves to be a smart localizing strategy. Author Professor Robert Frank teaches at Cornell University's Johnson Graduate School of Management. His economics classes are always packed to capacity. He advocates for economics as an empirical discipline rooted in observation rather than mathematical models. This philosophy led him to create Economic Naturalist assignments for students. What does this mean exactly? It means using economic principles to explore interesting patterns in everyday observations. With specific requirements, essays under 500 words. No formulas, charts, or jargon allowed, just plain storytelling. Imagine explaining concepts to a friend with zero economics background. Students rate short pieces analyzing life's puzzles through economic lens. Years of these assignments became the foundation for this book. Economic naturalism uses basic concepts to decode daily phenomena. This approach builds on fundamental principles rather than complex theories. Why is Professor Frank so passionate about this method? He believes mastering 5-6 core concepts can solve most life's economic puzzles. Similar to understanding evolution through basic biological frameworks. This approach makes economics accessible and engaging. Curiosity is the master key to any discipline. Notice how entertaining economics books became trendy recently. Like Freakonomics 2005, Currency Wars 2007, Why Buy Large Starbucks, Coffee 2008, and our current subject, Analyzing Daily Economics, has become fashionable, challenging traditional approaches. The book's core revolves around cost-benefit analysis principle. The cost-benefit principle is fundamental to economics. Only act when additional benefits outweigh additional costs. But applying this concept practically isn't always straightforward. Say you want to buy a 20 yuan alarm clock at the neighborhood store. A friend tells you it's 10 yuan downtown. Would you make the trip? Both options carry manufacturer's warranty, regardless of purchase location. There's no absolute answer. Everyone weighs costs and benefits differently. Yet most people choose to go downtown for the cheaper clock. Now consider buying a 5,000 10 yuan laptop at the same local store. Downtown sells it for 5,000 yuan with identical warranty terms. Where would you purchase the laptop? Most would choose local. Economically speaking, both scenarios save 10 yuan equally. The cost-benefit principle suggests identical decisions in both cases. Yet people perceive 50% savings on clocks, vs 0.2% on laptops differently. Percentage-based thinking misapplies the cost-benefit principle here. The book applies this principle to 100+ real-life scenarios. From product design to relationships, all analyzed through basic economics. Back to our title puzzle. Why square milk cartons vs round soda bottles? Square containers optimize shelf space utilization. Round soda bottles accommodate immediate consumption needs. Milk requires refrigeration, making space-efficient square cartons more economical for valuable fridge real estate. This exemplifies product, design, economics, shapes, must obey cost-benefit principles. Manufacturers won't adopt new features, shapes unless benefits outweigh costs. Product design balances consumer needs with sellers' cost competition. Applying cost-benefit analysis to supply-demand dynamics. There's no free lunch warns against too good to be true opportunities. Pricing reflects Willingstop, varying by taste and income. As Adam Smith noted, long-term prices align with production costs through competition. Revisiting the bar example. Why charge for water but offer free peanuts? Peanuts stimulate alcohol sales, while water reduces drinking, affecting profitability. Free snacks boost liquor revenue. Expensive water discourages hydration. These phenomena show demand-side Willings-Stop and supply-side cost variations. Why does a $20,000 car rent for $40 day, while a $500 gown costs $90 day? Car rental chains bulk buy vehicles, reselling at 75% cost after 2 years. Boutique dress shops face limited resale markets and low utilization, mostly weekend rentals. Car orders, insurance, fuel, vs dress alterations. Dry cleaning, $10 extra, explain price differences. Despite 40x retail price difference, car rent is only half dress rent, showing cost-benefit in action. Brown eggs cost more due to higher hen feeding costs and consumer preference, not nutrition. Without color preference, market wouldn't supply costlier brown eggs. Demand drives production. Best sellers discount to boost volume. Movie theaters maximize scarce seat capacity. CEO pay grew from 42x to 500x. Worker salaries since 1980s. Technology amplifies top performers' impact. Upscale waiters out-earn. Chefs through tips. Market dynamics override Skill requirements. Skilled jobs often pay less when serving as career stepping stones, like sous chef positions, training future head chefs. Waiters earn more with limited promotion prospects, reflecting compensatory wage differences in labor markets. Adam Smith, Wealth of Nations, proposed higher pay for risky, unpleasant jobs as compensation differentials. Price discrimination works through barriers, like time constraints, to segment markets. Airlines charge business travelers premium prices, event promoters discount last-minute tickets for students. Disney doesn't charge extra for popular rides. Queues naturally filter visitors by time value. No ride surcharges prevent family conflicts, maintaining brand experience integrity. 99% stock analysts recommend buys, herd mentality shares blame for errors, buys individual risk. Use car price depreciation for flex market compensation for quality uncertainty. Nearly new cars sell below retail due to wholesale discounts and amateur seller competition. Information asymmetry depresses used car prices. Unverifiable quality creates market average pricing. Managers overestimate criticism's effectiveness due to natural performance. Regression to mean. Statistical regression explains management misattribution. Strict bosses credit criticism for natural rebounds. Behavioral economics. Employees prefer luxury. Rewards BM over cash. Satisfies guilty pleasure. Consumption. Gifting logic premium limited items, wild rice, beat practical gifts, aligning with self-restraint theory. Modern late marriage trends. Rising opportunity costs fees, extended fertility windows, reduce marital urgency. The cost-benefit imbalance of early marriage. Rising educational barriers and mate selection complexities make delayed marriage rational. You might have already retold these examples to family and friends. Each conversation deepens your understanding of these economic principles. See? Learning economics isn't that hard after all. Applying it to daily life makes economics fascinating and relatable. Thank you for listening. We'll explore another book next time. That concludes today's book breakdown. Find keynotes below the audio. See you tomorrow.